Hello, welcome back. I'm gonna do the last Snake Tales today. Because I haven't done it yet. I haven't made any progress on the extreme playthrough for Big Boss. Uh, but I want to play Snake Tales. I like this game. I want to play Snake Tales. So we're gonna play Snake Tales. We're gonna finish up that little series, a little mini series. Although it's 5 episodes, and the other one was 6. So whatever. I don't know. These are for fun, and yeah, it is fun. Okay, Snake Tales. Nope. I don't think it actually matters for E. I think you already have a trink when you start. External gazer. Open the door to strip B. I went out to the. I immediately fucked it up. God damn it. I swear to God, I'm dyslexic or something. Open the door to strip B. I went on the AB connecting bridge. No enemy sighted. Odyssey gave me instructions via codec. Listen carefully, Snake. I'll explain again. Our target this time is a mysterious unidentified monster that's got the whole world in an uproar. They call it Gorulagon. What is he talking about? The only ones in the uproar are Otacon and Mei Ling, and I bet they're the only ones using that nickname too. That's what I was thinking anyways. But I didn't say anything. Otacon continued. I think you already know this, but do not hurt the target. Take a picture of it before it has a chance to get away. You made it this far, so don't do anything stupid. My hands were tied. Ridiculous or not, a mission is a mission. I made up my mind and began walking across the AB connecting bridge. Alright, so my favorite thing about this Snake Tale is like the in-between story. It does like a really good job of showing like Snake and Otacon's friendship. It's pretty. I like it a lot. I think you just have to like look around. Okay, there we go. That's the trigger. I stand in stunned silence at the churling whirlpool the sea had become. The surface of the sea was beginning to rise. No question about it. Something huge was getting ready to make an appearance. My mysterious, ludicrous quest, my so-called monster search mission, looked to be coming on an unexpected conclusion. How did I get involved in this ridiculous mission? It all began 3 days ago. I was testing Icon's latest invention, the VR system, at Philanthropy's hideout in New York. Bah, bah. Use all the bombs. Some of the bombs may give you clues about their location. Time limit 10 minutes. Bombs too. And now we're just doing alternate missions. These aren't actually. I mean, it says it's a VR mission, and like the actual mission thing, they're called alternate missions. So that's what we're gonna call. Go to sleep. I don't trust you. See? Is it right here? I think it's on the sneakers. Yeah. Alright. Done.
Freeze. Don't kill me.
Fuck you. Ah, Metal Gear. Metal Gear's so fun. I don't know what to say. Fun times playing Metal Gear Solid 2. It's coming to its conclusion. Good run. Can you go to bed, buddy? Nothing. It was nothing. It was nothing. It was nothing. There we go. Thank you, sir. Very cool. Yeah, it doesn't matter how you do these VR missions. You just have to do them. I think, what's cool? If you exit them, you get, like, different, text. I kinda wanna exit it right now. I've never actually exited on the first mission. Where's this one? I think it's, like, at the end. Fuck it. We're gonna exit. Look, I'll show you. The world disappeared before my eyes. As my senses returned to my body, I realized that I wasn't actually on a bomb disposal mission on a tanker. I was sitting in the VR training seat. I pulled off the headset and Annika turned to speak. That didn't look too good. What happened? I nodded reluctantly. Annika asked me with pride. Oh yeah, okay, so it does, if you quit, it just goes to the next part. The bomb was at the end of it, but yeah, this seems to be playing out exactly the same. But this one does play with exiting the mission, which is really fucking cool. What did you think about the new VR system? Not bad. That's all. Unsatisfied, he cocked his head. Fuck me. I can't believe it, to tell you the truth. I didn't expect it to work so well. I know! The VR system incorporates something called the Copplethorne engine. I just got it the other day. The Copplethorne engine? Hearing the question, Otacon removed his glasses to smile his face. Actually, the Copplethorne engine is a quantum calculating system that's been getting a lot of attention in certain quarters recently. You know about quantum computing, right? Began Otacon. You wanted about qubits this and tensor products that. For the next 2 hours and 37 minutes, I regretted my stupidity in having that. In short, it allows the construction of virtual environments containing a hitherto unprecedented amount of information. That information is converted into a signal and conveyed into your brain via the head, directly synthesizing information for each of your senses while simultaneously cutting out feedback from your actual body. That way, it's possible to realize a virtual reality environment that is completely indistinguishable from the real world, down to light, sounds, even your sense of smell and touch. I took a breather. I couldn't miss my opportunity. I see. I understand now. I said, trying to get out of the seat, but Otacon stopped me. Oh, wait a second. Let's try it again. The goal of the next scenario will be to eliminate the enemies and secure an escape path for the hostages on the big shell. I guess Otacon just couldn't wait to try out his new toy. Luckily, I took the seat again, and Otacon continued his briefing. Your mission is to eliminate all enemies within a certain period of time. Ready? Here we go. I put the headset back on and closed my eyes. A burst of light flashed through my eyelids. The next moment, I found myself surrounded by a world I could hardly believe in. Yeah, I don't know how to do Otacon's voice. I'm just changing between generic nerd voices. Let's see what happens when I quit. I've never quit on this. I never quit on the first one either, but I actually want to see what happens here. Oh, yeah, okay, it just skips it. The VR simulation ended. The all-too-real virtual reality disappeared, and the senses returned to my body. I removed the headset. How was it? Otacon asked. I told him what I noticed during the 2 trials. It was well done, no questions, but it feels kind of unnatural, like something's wrong with my senses. Oh, it's natural? In what way? It's tough to explain, but I feel like I'm possessing someone else's body. That's because of the pseudo-signal filling your brain. Theoretically, it should be possible to replicate the exact same stimuluses as the sensory structures in your physical body, too. Midway through the discussion, with Otacon, the door opened, and in strode Mei-Ling. Hey, check this shit out! Mei-Ling threw us the tabloid she brought with her. What monster in big shit? Japan. I'm guessing it's Japan World News, and then but it's in English, and we're presumably in America. It was an article describing the appearance of kind of huge creature near Big Shell. The title shouted, "A monster at Big Shell." Completely ridiculous. So what? I said without hesitation. Mei-Ling blinked in surprise. So what? It's a monster, Snake! Otacon hit the table. That's right! It's a monster! That picture has to be fake. It was the most normal painting in the world, but you wouldn't have known that by the way they glared at me. Finally, they simply decided to ignore me. It sounds incredible, doesn't it, Mei-Ling? A monster, New York. It's amazing. I agree, it's amazing too. Amazing. So, it's a big show. I want to go see it. Hey, Otacon, I have an idea. How about catching the monster? What do you say? Great idea. Let's get him. It'd be a real boon to biology. No, I take that back. To all of the sciences. That's right. Hey, do you think we get a lot of customers if we built a monster zoo? Of course. Judging from the dorsal fin, I think this monster must have come from the underwater. What do you think? Maybe. What about making stuffed animals or t-shirts? Not bad, but I can't help thinking it might be a messenger from space, you know? Oh, totally. But we better register a trademark first. They expectantly kept on what seemed to be total destroying conversation. I couldn't believe they were actually considering it. But I had to ask, hey, hope you're not serious about catching this thing. Otacon regarded me with utter shock. Wake up, Snake! We're talking about a monster here! Mei-Ling kicked the chair. He's right! This is about a monster! But, Otacon leaned towards me. A monster of unknown origin has appeared. As a scientist, I can't simply ignore it. Do I have to remind you about philanthropy's financial situation? We don't even have enough to cover our rent this month, snapped Mei-Ling, fired her eyes. But What do you propose instead of catching it? Are you gonna quietly let this opportunity slip by? You coward! But Otacon and Mailing kept their simultaneous tired as I hesitated. We've got to do it! We've got to do it! At this point, there's nothing to say except, okay, that's the story. So I came to Big Show. That was 3 hours ago. My friends gaslight and gatekeep and girl boss me doing this bullshit. Okay, now we're playing the actual game, so I can't quit now. That mission, I kind of feel bad for skiing it. Whatever, it's just an alternative mission. And now we're on the real deal. This ain't no simulation. This is the real thing, and it's just more Big Show. The Big Shell's great. We love Big Show. Look how cool. It's all orange. Everyone's favorite color. And yeah, you do start with an M9, so it doesn't matter if I do the same, but whatever. I contacted Otacon via Coda because I didn't Strut C. What's up, Snake? Found any clues? Asked Otacon. Negative, but I've seen some strange people wandering around. I told Otacon about the soldiers I'd seen on the CD connecting bridge. Otacon replied, I bet they're trying to get Gorilla Gone just like we are. I don't think. It has to be, he swore with confidence. Anyways, just move ahead without getting caught. Most of the sightings of Gurulagan have been southwest of Big Shell. Head for the AB connecting bridge. I've come this far, so there's nothing to do but follow Otacon. I started moving towards the AB connecting bridge. Also, yeah, once again, I really like how they show, like, the friendship, just, like, Mailing and Otacon being, like, fucking goobers. And then Snake's just going, like, you guys are fucking dumb. And then everyone's just fucking goes, like, no, Snake, you're fucking dumb, idiot. And it's like, wow, I really, it's kind of fun. I like it. It's silly. It's silly, haha, funny. I kind of don't want to spend all my bullets. But there's a guy, like, right outside this door, so I'm gonna wait till the thing calms down. Oh, now he's like, okay, now we're good.
Freeze.
Hello, buddy. Go to bed. Oh, sorry, my bad. I'll punch you in the face this time. There we go. And you can also punch him in the face with your right hand, and you'll also do an instant knockdown. It takes longer and it's not as funny, but you know, it works. Let's see if I have enough time to check all this. Okay, cool bullets. That's all I really wanted was that. Maybe a ration. Yeah, fuck it. Shoot him in the back. We got bullets. Okay. I might as well check the cafeteria while I'm here too. Stun grenade. Oh, chaff grenade. Okay. And boobies. There should be a ration. Usually there is. Tables. Yeah, ration. Cool. Probably gonna need it. Probably gonna need it. I actually don't know what items carry over during the Snake Tales because you do a lot of deals here. But let's see. BC connecting bridge. Alright, so we have the chaff grenade. I don't know, every time I hit the UAVs now, because there's like, I think it's one of these fucking bridges, you get instantly alerted when you like walk out of cover, which is fucking dumb. Yeah, we're just gonna do it easy peasy, just shoot him in the head. No fancy tricks, just shoot him in the head. Alrighty. Once again, oh, okay. Got a bed. I kind of want to check these lockers. I don't think any guards come out here. And most of the guard routes are kind of the same. Like, they didn't change as much as I thought they did. Because usually there's a guard out here. Just gonna walk over here. I didn't mean to. I was trying to roll, but you can't roll when you're walking. My bad. So I believe that guy can still hear your footsteps right there. Anyways, that's the story. Here I am, forced to hunt down a monster, and it looks as though someone's about to appear before my eyes. At this point, there's nothing to do but get ready. I check over the camera. I have no idea what I'm about to see, but I'm gonna shoot first and ask questions later. Good thing. Oh, I love this. Look, watch this shit. Rip Bozo. A monster from another dimension. Gorilla Gone. Alright, we just gotta get a picture of this fucking thing right now. Make sure it's a good one. Pop up, 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 pop up. Say cheese. Say queso. Come on. Come on. Come on. Nope. Sick.
Good.
Got you. Now we get an alert. That's why we got the ration, huh? We're just gonna do that. Did I shoot that one? I did. Fuck. I'm trying to like shoot and roll into them instead of just. That also works, I think. Okay, well I'm just kind of fucking this up. I'm not ready for this shit. Okay. Can I like just hide right here? Oops. No. No. I did this horribly. Okay. Was there only one more guy there? I really fucked up all my health for no reason. Whatever. Get out of my way, screamed Olga. She wasn't armed. She didn't seem to be making a move to attack. I began talking to her as I holstered my gun. What are you doing here? Olga smiled a little, but something about her smile wasn't right. She looked so different. She didn't carry the sense of darkness and tragedy I remembered. In fact, she looked like a totally Also, this is implying thing met before, so I don't know what fucking... when this exactly takes place. I'm pretty sure this is supposed to... No, that doesn't make... I don't know. Takes place after the... I don't know, you'll see. I'll shut up. In fact, she looked like a totally different woman. Don't get too friendly. I am not the me that you know, and I don't know the me that you do know. What are you talking about? I am looking for the key to get back to my universe. And that strange creature is it. It doesn't belong in your universe. Neither do I. We're from a different place. And your universe is in for trouble too. If you just ignore things. I just couldn't wrap my brain around Olga's story. I was lost. Grinding her teeth, Olga looked down to the surface and see. Damn! He's getting away. Listen, check the VR system. It's likely to peek into another universe. That's what's causing all this trouble. Shouted Olga, and she jumped from the connecting bridge. Wait! I leaned over the railing, but Olga had already disappeared from the sea. Into the sea. Olga's henchmen were jumping into the sea, one after the other. I was left on the connecting bridge alone. I couldn't see Gorilla Gun anymore. Wow, there's a lot of reading in this one mostly. Mostly reading, honestly, to be frank. But I really like the plot. My photo of Gorilla Gun sat on the table at the hideout. No sign today. Oops. I saw Mei Ling and ready to Mei Ling's voice. I'll do that to me. No sign today. I asked Mei Ling. No, looks like it hasn't shown up today either. It has been a week. No new sightings of Gorilla Gun. No one knew where he'd show up next. Maybe never show up again. I believed Olga. It didn't seem like she was lying. And what's more, the existence of that ridiculous monster was proof in itself. There's no way something like that could live in our world, but it might be possible in another. I'll come up with a theory about parallel universes. As usual, Audrey gave me far more of an explanation than necessary, but in a nutshell, the idea was that rather than a single universe, there were countless universes existing in parallel. That meant that one universe might be exactly the same as mine, except the number of hairs on my head was off by one. Another universe, civilization might have sprung from Parmesia. There could have been a universe full of monsters. Archon thought these universes were supposed to be mutually exclusive, but for some reason had begun randomly intersecting. That was how the Olga we knew became switched with an Olga from a parallel universe, and how the monster came to be in ours. And Archon warned that the phenomenon seemed to be progressing as we spoke. But if his theory was correct, we were in for big trouble. For example, it was possible that in an hour, I might switch to another version of myself from a different universe. Akka might have already been switched with a different Otacon. What would happen to us if we switched to a universe, say, where the moon was about to collide with the Earth or something? It was simply impossible to predict what might happen next. Fortunately, the moon hadn't smashed into us yet. Or at least, not in our universe. Of course, that didn't guarantee we'd be safe tomorrow. How's the analysis of the VR system coming? Otacon shook his head. I'm not getting anything at all. Otacon looked sick when he heard Olga had said the VR system was the root of the problem. He told me that the Koppelthorn engine, the heart of the new VR system, was a quantum computational device designed by Dr. Koppelthorn, but the principles behind it remained unknown. He opened the house in a little black box and found nothing inside except some mysterious circuits, clouded in gears, and what appeared to be iron spheres. But somehow, it worked. That's probably why I had That's probably why I had such a source of excitement for some people. Pseudoscience aficionados had examined the thing, but the only conclusions thus far had centered around the possibility that it made use of components from UFOs or artifacts from lost civilization, meaning nobody had figured out what made it tick. And what's more, nobody had ever seen this Dr. Koppelthorn himself or herself either. So what was the connection between this mysterious VR system and the collision of the parallel universes? Olga had said that the root of the problem was the VR system was peeking into other universes, but Mei Ling had her own theory. The Koppelthorn engine-based VR system wasn't simply constructing virtual reality. Through its calculation, it managed to get around the wall of separating the parallel universes, peering into parallel realities that satisfied certain requirements, and incorporating that information into the VR system's virtual reality construct. Perhaps observation and interference was creating the disturbances from the parallel universes. But that wasn't all, said Mei Ling. Perhaps Olga was searching for the Gorilla-gun because it was the cause of the distortion among the parallel universes. The Gorilla-gun had become a fulcrum around which space had warped. And if that was true, there'd be no way to stop the distortion without getting rid of the Gorilla-gun itself. And for that reason, we continued searching for the Gorilla-gun. We lost all trace of the monster and hadn't made any further progress into analyzing the VR system. The disturbances of the parallel universes might as well be continuing. It was possible that some of the universes might even be in parallel, and it was equally possible that our universe could follow the same path moments later. We were completely frazzled. Suddenly, Mei Ling spoke. If killing Gorilla-gun will make things right, there might be a way. What do you mean? Otacon raised his face, and Mei Ling began her explanation. If it's true that the VR system can interfere with other parallel universes, why not try killing Gorilla-gun with the VR system? That means we're actually killing the original Gorilla-gun, and the Gorilla-gun in our universe can disappear. Isn't that just a little too extreme? Objected Otacon, to which Mei Ling shot back. We can't just sit back and stare at the photo. We've got to do something. You agree with me, right, Snake? I'm not sure, I answered. The logic seemed extreme, no matter how I looked at it. But at the same time, I had a feeling that I'd end up doing it anyways. Doing something for the sake of doing it wasn't the answer, but I had to agree we still had to come up with a solution to the problem. A few hours later, I was squared off with the Gorilla-gun inside the VR system. Okay. Fuck. Now we get to fight Gorilla-gun. You've seen this place before. It's the end of the Echo survival area. Ah, shit. Okay, that's what happens when you get hit by this fucker. Yeah, okay, yeah, I was pretty sure I'm gonna get my VR up. Any ration anyways. Okay, let me grab it. I got the stinger. Every time I hear him do his roar after roll. Alright. So you defeat Gorilla-gun. You shoot him with the stinger and then a little VR target will appear. And then when you do that, you aim your gun. Okay, you gotta do that to each part of his body. Alright. Some parts of his body are harder to hit than others, so we're gonna want to save the sniper for that. And I didn't even see one right there. There it is. And then I think, yeah, the ammo keeps respawning. Okay. Yeah, this one's, of all there's 3 giant enemy types. There's the Gurlagon, the Mecha Genome, and the Genome. This one's probably the easiest to kill. Actually, no, Mecha Genome might be easier. That one's pretty simple. The Genome soldiers are annoying. Okay. Fuck. This is the chest. I forget if I could hit this one with the. Yeah, that one's. There we go. 2 more M4 bullets. Nope, can't get any yet. Fuck me, okay. Oh shit! Oh, I should probably go get the Stinger. I'm at Stinger. PSG one sniper, let's go. Oh yeah. Daddy! Rebozo. Gurlagon defeated, we turned the VR system off. But somehow I wasn't still convinced. I removed the headset and spoke to Otacon. So, do you think we really did it? Otacon shrugged. Looked like he felt the same way I did, just then. Mei Ling said, "Of course, the mission has succeeded." I saw a wicked smile on her face. We just lost the only way to restore the parallel universes to normal. What did you say? I said, rising from the seat. Mei Ling responded, "There's no question that the Gurlagon was the singularity that represented the warp in parallel universes. But the only way to restore the space as we know it wasn't destroying the singularity. The solution was to capture the singularity, perform a counter-unitary conversion via the Copplethorne engine, thereby dispersing the wave function to its state before convergence." Mei Ling continued, voice full of satisfaction. "Anyway, the disappearance of the singularity means the disappearance of the only method to restore space to." "Who are you?" Mei Ling sneered at Otacon's cry. Oh, that was Otacon. "Who are you?" To borrow Olga's words, I'm not the Mei Ling you know. But no hard feelings, okay? I was just following someone's orders to complete a certain objective. Someone? Who? I asked her back. My husband, Mei Ling replied sweetly. I believe he's called Solidus in your universe. Dun dun dun! Solidus! We screamed without thinking. Mei Ling slowly pointed at a wall and said, "Oh, speak of the devil." Just then, a wall exploded. Debris poured from the gap. Dust enveloped the area. And Solidus' snake, clad in a powered suit, stood in the middle. Solidus said to Mei Ling, "Kept you waiting, huh?" "Honey!" Mei Ling threw herself into Solidus' arms. I dove for Solidus. He fired a missile from his snake hand. A dazzling flash, an explosion. I was thrown against the wall. I lost consciousness momentarily. Snake always has a problem of getting blasted up against the wall and getting unconscious. By the time I managed to get to my feet, I saw Solidus cradling Mei Ling and escaping through the hole he just blown in the wall. What a twist! Also, this implies that they know who Solidus and Olga is, and that Big Shell is just a place you can go to, so some sort of weird Metal Gear event happened already. Not exactly Sons of Liberty, but something happened in this universe. In the end, I couldn't keep up with Solidus. Otacon and I discussed what to do next as we stood in our half-destroyed hideout. If they were telling the truth, we just lost the way to restore the balance of the parallel universes. But there still had to be something we could do. Finally, Otacon spoke. What about Olga? Wasn't a bad idea. The older we run into it, Big Shell seemed to have a good grasp of the situation. She might be able to come up with some kind of solution. There was just one problem. Where could you be? I told Otacon my concern, and he nodded with confidence. I have an idea. So what's your skill? Asked Otacon, a beautiful black woman with slender build sitting in front of us. She was too cheerful. She laughed far too often. I've got, like, really good luck. Good luck. Is that a skill? You betcha. Somewhat dismissively, I watched Otacon continue questioning the applicant. Excuse me. Otacon had placed an ad entitled Wanted Gurglemage Search Team members in the city's main newspaper the other day. Let's catch a mysterious monster with our own hands. We had credible information about where the creature will appear. Experience plus, details to be discussed during the interview. I need some water. Unbelievably, quite a few people had shown up. We already met with more than 10 people, but there was still no Olga. We'll contact you later. I'm really looking forward to hearing from you. I'm pretty sure that's supposed to be Fortune, Parallel Universe Fortune. That's really happy. The woman stood up, gave a big smile, and left. I said, Otacon, do you really think this is going to work? She has to be able to look out for information about Gurlagon. She'll show up. But all we've gotten so far are weirdos. Like that old man whose skill was black flips and sliding in. Yeah, he was funny. Hey. I just like how they're showing their how their friendship is. Like, you can kind of like glean a lot from this. Obviously, Otacon was getting a kick out of the whole scene. Relax, let's wait a little bit longer. Next! Yelled Otacon. The door opened. Lo and behold, in walked Olga. Back in the remains of our hideout, we explored the situation to Olga. After hearing her full account, Olga told us there was still a way out. It's true that Gurlagon's singularity might have been erased, but that doesn't necessarily mean that all the singularities in all of the parallel universes have been. A glimmer of hope flashed through Otacon's eyes. You mean there are other singularities? Most likely, but their forms and locations in parallel universes are unknown. They won't be easy to find. We have some data about Gurlagon. If we analyze his patterns, scan the vicinity of the strange attractor in VR, maybe we can. Otacon continued their technical discussion. In the end, said Otacon, was settling on a method to find the singularities of other parallel universes by continuously and finally adjusting the wave function parameter of the VR system to mimic the unique pattern generated by the singularity. In other words, it looked like we'd have to make it through a series of VR constructs. Preparations were made faster than I expected. I returned to the scene of the VR system. Otacon said, I'll tell you as soon as I look at the singularity. Until then, I want you to continue clearing VR stages. But be careful. I don't think Solidus will just take us sitting down. You may run into traps. Stay alert. Otacon visualized the VR system. Virtual reality spread before my eyes. Now we have to play VR missions! Get to the goal without being discovered! It's this one. I try to be cute. I'll just play it normal. Oh no. Yeah, I think this is actually the best way to do it right here.
Is there somebody there?
Except I kind of fucked that up immediately.
I'm under attack. Stay alert.
There we go. Kind of shocked, but you know, it worked.
You know what you're doing.
Second place. Located any singularities? I asked Otacon. No, not yet. Echoed Otacon's voice started the VR construct. Let me try a different setting. I'm getting ready. Hold on a minute. I was also on the virtual reality. You must have figured out how to find singularities in VR, Snake. But you won't. Oh, this is Solidus. You must have figured out how to find singularities using VR, Snake. But you won't find one. Boomed a voice suddenly from out of nowhere. It was Solidus. I called Otacon. Otacon! It's Solidus. I know. I detected him from our end too. He's hacking the VR system, but he hasn't gotten full control yet. Let's hurry to the next VR construct. Are you ready? A new VR space right in front of my eyes. VR mission. Destroy all targets head to the goal. Yep. Also, if you're wondering if you quit during Gorilla Gone, you just keep forced to going back into it, so you can't really change that. I've done that before.
Congrats.
Yeah, first place. How are you doing, Otacon? I asked MTR. Otacon's voice answered. We're getting a lot closer. I'll get ready for the next setting. As soon as I nodded, I heard Mailing's voice. They're doing a lot better than we expected, aren't they? Indeed. We better change our strategy. We're going to have to somehow block the singularity so they can't get any closer. Answered Solidus' disembodied voice. How about using them? It's too dangerous. Even if they did stop Snake, it'd be pointless if the world was destroyed in the process. True enough. Using them has to be our last resort. Everything is in your hands, honey. Their voices were a lot clearer than before. They're definitely getting closer. I yelled to Otacon. Otacon! It's Solidus! I know! Their intrusion is progressing. We have to find the concealer before they get full control. Let's go! Take out all the enemies to get a goal.
Is there somebody there?
I want first place. We're gonna try for first place. Oops. It does not matter if you get first place, but I want first place, because you know, fuck, this is an excuse for me to duplicate our missions.
Freeze.
Where the fuck's the train come for this mission? Down there. God damn it. Fuck. Nailed it. Fuck. Fucking god damn it! Come on. I'm not getting first place. Oh, that's so fucked up. Oh my god. I got the no kill bonus, but it was definitely not worth the time I
You
wasted.
know what you're doing.
Yeah, that was so fucked. I hate that. No, I want to retry. Fuck you. Retry. Shut up! This does not matter. It does not matter, but I must do it good. I must do it good. God damn it. I'm wasting time on this. Fuck it, we'll just... Fuck it, we'll just do this. Fine.
Congrats.
That's first place, there we go. Murderer's okay. Outcome besides singularity, I asked inside the VR. Picking up a reaction, hurry to the next goal. Honey, Snake is... I heard Melanie click her tongue. I heard she was whispering. I'm sorry. Hardman click her tongue. Ernie was whispering to me. If Saul just answered, I know, but it might be time to use them. Get ready. Roger that. Right now, that was... Man, I fucking mean. Otacom's excited voice. Come in, Snake. Solidus is taking control of the VR system. We don't know how much time... Let's begin. Alright, let's look over inside. Oh, it's this one. I did this one. Easy. This one's easy. First try. Watch this shit.
Freeze.
Fuck. Got there. The camera somehow saw me at the last second. No, I think it saw. No, there's no camera. The camera saw the sleeping body, I think. No kill. First place. Let's go. Bingo bango. There's nothing there. There's no light, no sound, no feeling of temperature, even height. Was this a singularity? I called Otacon. It is Solidus answered. You're in a what's called, how can I put this so you can understand it? A gap between parallel universes. Solidus! What are you trying to do? Why are you trying to destroy the universe? I screamed. Destroy? Don't be stupid. This is a correction. Back to how things should be. What do you mean? I don't know who created the Copplethorne engine, or where, or when, or even why, but my guess it was designed as part of a grid computing system. Spread between, sorry, I thought it said grind. A grid computing system, spread between the parallel universes. Grid computing? I heard the term from Otacon. It was a technique for creating a network of supercomputers with massive computational abilities, by connecting numerous servers. If one could be built, spanning across countless parallel universes, it would be possible to obtain near limitless computing power. But when the universe-spanning Copplethorne engine was applied to the VR system, it became a device for controlling possibility itself. Solidus continued. Controlling? That's correct. When a VR system using the Copplethorne engine is instructed to build virtual reality having given a set of conditions, it selects a group of universes having the potential to satisfy those conditions from among a still indefinite number of parallel universes that still have functions that have not converged. It then presents these as the VR construct you see before you. What you call VR training is nothing less than the external observation of an interference with that group of parallel universes. I recalled the bizarre sensation of possessing another person's body when I was engaged in VR training. I suppose that was a sensation of interfering with another universe. Solidus' voice echoed. When you go through VR training, your actions within the virtual reality are reflected in the sort of corresponding universes. The resulting interference simultaneously acts as the observation with regards to a group of still indefinite parallel universes besides the one that is receiving the interference. That means that the possibilities of the universe's convergence on the conditions corresponding to the actions you took. For example, let's say you killed an enemy soldier within the VR simulation. That means that universe containing that killed soldier was observed and made definite. In other words, universes where the soldier had not been killed lose their indefinite potential and are erased from existence. Solidus continued. The only universe permitted to exist in the end is the one that doesn't contradict the actions you took in the VR simulation. Do you realize what that means? When your game is over in the VR system and you try again, the potential for existence for that very universe is denied and eliminated as never having existed. That means that every single time you replay the game, an unencountered number of universes are destroyed. It was a total shock. The disturbance of the parallel universes you've seen is a distortion generated by external interference. I suppose you can see it as the death cries of the universes that have been killed off. The singularities are condensed form of that distortion. I had a flashback of Olga, the gorilla god of Maylene. This disturbance had really been caused by external interference. That means my own universe is receiving interference from VR systems. Oh, sorry. That means my own universe is receiving interference from VR system in other universes? Of course. Haven't you ever felt like your body wasn't your own? Like you took an unexpected action after the fact, or you were able to do something you didn't think was possible? That's because of interference from the other universes. Perhaps the reason you're able to topple Shadow Moses is because of a helping hand from someone in another universe. Solidus's laugh echoed through space. Through my own research into parallel universes, I learned that I was killed many times in different worlds. I decided to protect myself. I refuse to recognize any universe where I am killed, and that's why I decided to make things right with the VR system. I interfere with other parallel universes using the VR system and control them such that I won't die there. I don't care how much of a disturbance I create or how many contradictory universes are eliminated. The only thing that's important is my survival, period. That's crazy. Do you really have the right to criticize me? Haven't you refused to recognize your own failures within the VR simulation by trying a level again? Oops, that's what I did. That's what I did. I did that on purpose. Solidus laughed at my lack of a comeback. This conversation is over. I won't give you the singularity, and I can't let you restore the universe that I have corrupted. So I'd like you to stay here forever. He spat. You're going to regret forcing me to break the seal. They will be here soon. A loathsome unit. Infinite and uncountable universes, hated and feared by all. Their presence alone has the ability to destroy a world. They are children of darkness, on whom is focused the combined hate of the entire universe. The princess of hell and the prince of chaos. Allow me to introduce Rose and Jack. The dazzling light enveloped everything.